Holy cow, man, I am freaking psychic. I'm telling you, I just walked all the way here. I'm like downtown. I just walked from my place, took a long walk there from Hochelaga, and I just passed the Jacques Cartier Bridge over there, and I'm looking over to my left on this row of boring cars. I thought it'd be cool to see an old car, right? Be cool to see a classic vintage car, and you can't get more classic than a 68 to 72 Chevrolet Nova, and it looks like, well, I mean, it could be an SS Super Sport. It's got the vents there on the hood. But, you know, again, a lot of these cars are clones, but it looks authentic, you know? How cool is that? How cool is that? I'm all at Twitter. I'm beside myself. You know, I was just thinking earlier, it depresses me greatly. I practically see no old cars anymore in this city for various reasons. And look at the smog still down there, eh? Because of the wildfire smoke. Why is this battery not showing charged? What the hell? I just charged it today. Anyway, and what was I? I'm sorry, I'm all at Twitter. I lost my train of thought. And anyway, so and here we go. Classic American. Somebody's enjoying it. It's in driver condition. It's perfect to do burnouts or burnout tires and drive it. It's in driver condition. It's, you know, it's not mint. You don't have to worry about getting it dinged or scratched or whatever. And it's got the blacked out tinted windows all around. That makes me think, I'm sure this car is not from Quebec. Nova. You know, these cars, they even sold really well even in North America because they were affordable. They were cheap, you know. And man, that glass is so blacked out. Holy mackerel, you can't even see it. Holy shit, I don't think I've ever seen tinted glass that tinted, that dark. Which is really funny because there's a police station over here. Oh, ain't no straight 6-cylinder in there. I'm sure it's not no 250 cubic inch. Oh, isn't that awesome? What are we today? Friday the 16th. I just came today from Trois-Rivières, north of here, for my stepfather's, who I care about very much. His father died last week. 100 years old, man. How many people are going to make it to 100 years old, you think? Okay, I don't like that the black painted mirror. That's the only thing about the car I don't like, actually. Awesome. I love everything. I love the stock painted rims. I love the fact that it looks like it's the original paint, probably. It's a masterpiece, man. Oh, God, I'm blind. Look, it's a 70. It's got the Quebec 70 plate on it. You know, the funny thing is, actually, is come to think of it, I know a guy, I haven't seen him in a long time. He had a Nova. I don't remember what year it was. And he saved it. It was from a swamp. There was a few cars he had like that. One time he had that blue Mercury Marquis, which he rigged up to smoke like Uncle Buck's Mercury Marquis. If you're loyal, you remember the video I did, right? The ride and everything. And he gave me a ride down here, and then he rode his bike. I think this is his car, actually, because there's a bike rack on the back of it, and I think that's him. I don't even remember his name right now. I haven't seen him in so long. The guy's as tall as I am, actually. And I remember when he gave me a ride from Laval from the car show, he said, yeah, I'm going to go for a bike ride across the bridge to the South Shore. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Guys like, you know, I don't know, a few years younger than me, but again, that's the thing. They're meant to be driven, these cars, you know. Well, how do you like that, man? Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. All the best. And it's nice to see here in the Rust Belt, there are actually still some people, but very, very few, who have the guts to drive these gas-guzzling American cars, which of course are not safe, terrible on gas, and you know, but so what? It's the fun of it. It's the enjoyment, you know. It's real. That's what people who drive old cars will always tell you the same thing. There's nothing like driving an old car, a classic car, compared to a modern car. Now, mind you, I'm visually impaired, so modern car, I've never driven a modern car, but I've driven old cars, you know. I can tell you that my 65 LeSabre, driving that compared to my 78 Caprice, was quite a difference. It's no wonder that my friend who was my scout leader before he died, he told me he was going to rebuild the front end on that 65 Buick because the steering was so loose on it. It didn't handle well. Anyway, they were in the news the other day, cutting a lot of jobs. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.